Water conservation is more important than ever. That means paying attention to watering restrictions, watching when we water our lawns and how much we water. But as County Environmental Protection's Stacie Greco is about to show us, there's more we can do to be certain we're doing our part to conserve our most precious resource.
I'm Stacie Greco with the Alachua County Environmental Protection Department. I'm standing on the lawn in front of the County Administration Building, where a soil moisture probe was just installed in the ground. This is one of the techniques that the county is using to conserve our water resources. I'm here with Chris Bird, the Director of Alachua County Environmental Protection Department. So what are some of the things that the county's doing to conserve water?
Well, the County Commission has a new water conservation initiative that they've directed staff to start working on. And that's going to be probably about a half-a-year project. What we're going to be doing is really trying to look at best practices and around the country of how people and communities are doing a better job conserving water. We're going to come up with a list of recommendations for the County Commission to consider, and hopefully we'll be able to move forward with some of those. We're also going, as part of that process, we're going to be having a lot of public interaction. There's a website and our citizen advisory committees and probably some workshops that we're going to do, again, to try to get citizens' ideas, because I think we realize that with water conservation, we're always coming up with new ways of conserving water.
Citizens can input on the Water Conservation Initiative at our website, alachuacountywater.org.
Yeah, that's right. And I think part of the things we're hoping with that site is that we will get comments from people. There'll be different chapters, draft chapters of this report on water conservation, and we're hoping to get citizens to give us ideas on that, really help us edit the report.
I'm excited about the new soil moisture probe that was installed at the county administration lawn.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's an example. The new rules on water irrigation, they do recognize that we've got these emerging technologies, and technology is a good thing, but you got to really make sure you put it in right. And I think that the water sensors is a good example of where it's one thing to purchase this hardware, but you really need to know how to install it and maintain it so that it works. But these water sensors, this is a way of really having more kind of ground truthing on how you can protect the water or conserve water on a particular lawn, for example.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the data. I'm with Teresa Monson with the St. Johns River Water Management District. The district has a lot of materials about the importance of conserving water. Why is it so important to the district?
Well, because in Florida, more than half of residential water use is actually put on our lawns and our landscapes. And that's particularly significant in a state like Florida, where water managers have to find alternative water supply sources for the future to supplement our groundwater supply.
So what are some things that you're doing locally?
Well, in our new water conservation cost share program, the district is partnering with local governments and water supply utilities like Alachua County and GRU to identify some new conservation methods and to explore and pilot test emerging technologies to see what kind of significant water conservation achievements we can attain.
All right, well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
I'm here with Wendy Wilbur, the IFAS Extension Horticulture Agent, to learn how we can conserve water in our landscapes. What are some things we can do at home?
There's a lot of things you can do at home to save water in the landscape. The first thing is to put the right plant in the right place. If you have dry areas of the landscape, very sunny areas, that might be a good spot for drought-tolerant plants or shade-loving ground covers. The driest, hottest area is not the best place to grow St. Augustine grass that needs a lot of water. Yeah. And you also want to have a really efficient irrigation system. The most efficient irrigation system is one that doesn't water your sidewalks or roads or driveways. Those don't grow, so they don't need water. You know, we're under watering restrictions right now, so we only can water one time a week. That saves a lot of water also. But when you water that one time a week, we want to water about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. And that gives a good soaking to our root zones, and the plants can use all that water. There's a tendency to overwater on that one day, but you don't want to do that. You just want to do the 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch.
All right, well, great. Thanks for talking with us today.
Thanks, Stacie.
To learn more about water conservation and how you can conserve water at home, go to alachuacountywater.org.